How do you say that in French?
Le petit
Italiano.
Me? I don't know.
Le petit Italiano. I don't know either. I'm making it up. Hey, this is Amir.
This is Diana.
And you're watching
VEGANTWOSOME.
Welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time here and you're interested in vegan food and vegan food reviews, you're in the right place. Sit back, grab yourself some cookies, and enjoy this episode. If you're a regular here, you know that during the eating of a food, we don't tell each other what we thought. But Diana's face rattled her out. She has opinions. So let's get to it. This is another Montreal episode. Where are we at today?
Today we had dinner at Umami Ramen at Izakaya.
You were super stoked about this one, weren't you?
Yeah, because I love the fact that there's a vegan ramen place in Montreal, and I was super excited because we don't have like something like that in Vancouver even.
No, we don't.
So when I saw that, I was like, oh, Amir, we gotta go visit this place and review it.
Location. What's it like?
Well, we're not super familiar with Montreal, and I kept saying, this is so far from our hotel. We're staying downtown. So when I looked at the map, I think the restaurant is in an area called Little Italy. For the interior, I was commenting to Amir that it's not very Japanese-like. Like, the decor is pretty. It's kind of modern, maybe Art Deco-y with a modern spin on it, but it's not like a typical ramen place.
Appetizers. What did we get?
We ordered 2 appetizers to share. We got the Agedashi Tofu and the Gyoza. What do you think of the Agedashi Tofu?
It was strange. It was like so hard to eat. It was falling apart on us. I couldn't get a nice grasp of it because I had used soft tofu.
No,
So-
that's what they usually use.
Right, but the batter normally holds it together. Which in this case, the batter would fall apart too. What was the tomato stuff on top?
I don't know what was on top.
Yeah. That was good though. That was the best part of it.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah. And the sauce was good too. I would have liked a couple more pieces. So I would have got to know it a bit better.
I think the issue here was that the tofu chunks are too big. Like, normally it comes in smaller pieces and then the batter doesn't fall apart and it's easier to eat. With such big chunks of tofu, it's like really hard to bite into, and it was hot. So it was okay. Nothing too wrong with it.
Yeah.
So it's all right. 1, 2, 3.
I'll give it a 4-2.
Next, we shared the gyoza. And Amir, what did you think of the gyoza?
I thought it was burnt. And gyoza shouldn't be burnt.
No food should be burnt.
No food should be burnt.
Well, except when it's supposed to be burnt.
Yeah. The stuffing was good, but it was just, you could taste the burnt. What do you think?
I didn't think it was too badly burned, but the way it was cooked, oh my god, do I have to go over how to cook gyoza? And then the dipping sauce should be more acidic.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I'll give it a 3 as well.
Yeah, gyozas, don't order them. Only 5 pieces, they weren't that great.
Yeah.
Now let me start off by saying, again, I really appreciate that there's this all vegan ramen place in Montreal. And from what I could tell, it's quite busy, so it's quite popular, good for them. However, their ramen, I think because we're from Vancouver and we have so many ramen places and such variety and such authenticity that I'm very picky when I'm eating certain foods when I'm traveling. So this ramen place was not an authentic ramen place. I got the Tan Ramen, which is kind of actually like a Chinese dish. It had a fake egg, that was cool, tofu, green onions, and it came with thin noodles. And it was spicy.
What was the fake egg made from?
Yellow tomato.
Right.
I didn't like the noodles. I didn't like the broth. The broth is very, very important for a ramen. It was so salty.
Yeah, mine too.
It was so salty. Like I could not finish it. If you watch our video where we visit Danbo, like you see such a huge bowl of noodles and broth, and both of us can finish it with no problem because it's a really good ramen. But this ramen, I could not eat it anymore because it was so salty.
It got saltier too as you went along. It
Yeah, it was just inedible. Like I always finish my ramen. But this one, no. Couldn't do it. I left it unfinished. What did you think of my Tan Ramen?
I agree. I mean, the broth at first it was really good, but then as we went along, it did get saltier and saltier, as if they put salt at the bottom of it and it wasn't mixed in properly. What was your problem with the noodles?
I don't like the thin, like kind of chewier noodles.
It was definitely chewy. Yeah, no, I didn't like it either. Yeah.
Not all ramen places you can customize your noodles, but like they should be not like that, not so chewy.
Which one is this?
Tan Ramen.
1, 2, 3. Is that 2 or 3?
2.
Okay.
I feel like this is a very generous too. Like I would not order that dish again.
I got the miso one, which is my to-go-to. If they have it, that's the one I got.
And the spicy version.
And the spicy version. But it wasn't spicy enough.
Oh, really?
No, it could have definitely been spicier. The tofu was again burnt and very unflavorful. Sometimes non-vegan people tell me, oh, I tried tofu once and it was disgusting. Or this is what they must have tried. Overall, it wasn't the greatest. What do you think of mine?
I thought it wasn't as salty as mine, so I think it was a little bit more edible, but it wasn't very spicy. The broth wasn't very flavorful. It doesn't have that real depth that miso should be giving to that broth. So again, it's not something I would order.
1, 2, 3.
Amir, would you return to Umami Ramen?
I don't think I would. Because I don't think the food was that great. You know, when I think about a vegan food at a restaurant, I like it to be in a way that when a non-vegan eats it, you know, would think that, oh, this is not that bad, I could eat this. But I think a non-vegan would be turned off by that food. This is the kind of food that a non-vegan would eat and be like, yeah, no thank you. Vegan food sucks. What do you think? What about you? Would you go back?
No, I wouldn't, and I wouldn't recommend it. I'm sorry, but I think it's just someone's interpretation of what ramen should be, and it's not the right interpretation. It's not authentic.
The staff are nice.
Very nice.
Everybody who worked there was super nice, but no, I wouldn't go back. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you like the kind of episodes we do, and you like the kind of reviews we do, go ahead, give it a subscribe,
Give it a thumbs up,
and ring that bell so you won't miss any more episodes.
Go watch this video on Amir's lovely hair.
Why on my hair?
Because it's beautiful.
So why are you covering it then? Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
See you next time.
See you next time.